And good afternoon, everybody. Hello and welcome. If you can hear me and see me in the chat, please let me know that everything is fine. Final Frontier Games is here. Excellent. So yeah, welcome. We're going to be doing today a live tutorial and playthrough of Fistful of Meeples. We all did get our cowboy outfits, but they're in the wash. So unfortunately, yeah, no cosplay today. I'm just going to try and get the Facebook Live comments working. Bear with us 1 minute. There we go. So if you're watching this on Facebook, you've got your own little chat window, and the YouTube one is here. Preston's here as well. Ludicrous is here. Excellent. Thank you very much for joining in. This is going to be a fairly quick game because it's relatively simple. So this is published this year, 2 to 4 players, and yeah, let's jump into it. Thank you very much to Final Frontier Games for sponsoring this video. They also sponsored Coloma, which they also released this year. So if you want to see me teach and play through Coloma, that's on the channel as well. Graham's here, Nilsson's here, and B's here. Excellent, fantastic. Graham's off to a Christmas party. Nice. Right, I'm going to switch to the overhead view and say hello, Arthur and Paul.
Hi.
Hi there.
And again, Facebook chat's not working on here as well. So bear with us 1 second. I think it's that one, it's that one, it's that one, and it's that one. Clearly the automatic doesn't work. Right, okay, so you can see me and hear me okay. We're going to be doing the tutorial first. You two haven't played this game?
Nope.
Nope.
No,
Right,
nothing
okay.
about it.
You know that we do. It's called Fistful of Meeples.
Well, Graham told me it was great fun.
There you go.
And he's in the chat. So
it's for 2
it's
to
his
4
fault.
players. You know that. And we are zoomed in quite a lot today because pretty much this is the board. You can see my hands. You can see how big the board is. Right. What are we doing? This is a Mancala style game when you're trying to get points, but the points will be scored at the end of the game. And I'll explain how you get points. This bag is filled with gold and stone, right? In fact, there's a lot more gold in here than there is stone. As you can see by me drawing a bunch of things out of the bag, there is some stone. It's a 2 to 1 ratio. So there's a lot of gold in this bag. Every gold that you have at the end of the game is worth 1 point, right? However, what you want to do is you want to convert your gold into gold bars because they are worth 10 points at the end of the game. Okay, so gold bars are worth 10 points at the end of the game. Gold that you have left is worth 1 point at the end of the game. Your marquee tiles, we each start with a marquee, which has got 5 points printed on it. So you see the number in the sheriff's badge, that's points. Every one of those on the board is worth 5 points. And if you upgrade them, they are worth 10 points instead of 5. Okay, that is the only ways of getting points in the game. So what you're going to be doing on your turn, and let's roll dice to see who's going to be the start player. Old style method. My new method confuses people. So Paul rolled an 11. Right, so Paul is going to be the start player. So what's going to happen is you'll take the first turn, and on your turn you choose a location, and we're going to cover these central locations first rather than these special locations. You will choose a location, you will pick up all of the meeples in that location, you will then go either clockwise or counterclockwise, your choice, dropping 1 off at each doorway. Right. Okay, so for example, if you chose this one, you could say, right, I'm going to go this way, I'm going to put that one there first, then I'm going to put that one, and then I'm going to put that one, right? Then you would resolve these 3 in any order you want, but you would have to resolve them all. But you could go that way if you wanted to, okay? And the different colours do different things. So I'm going to talk about the brown ones first. They are the builders. There's lots of brown ones there. Josh is here, Jeff is here, David's here. Excellent, thank you for joining in. The brown ones allow you to build the marquees, but you have to pay the cost that is shown here, which is a combination of stone and gold. We don't start the game with any stone and gold. We'll come on to how you get some later on, but the brown builder, if you were to choose this one and do, what was it I said, that, if you had the resources, you could build a marquee here and here in the turn, but you would need 4 stone and 2 gold to do that.
So it's not to do with the fact the builder's in the building, it's the fact that the builder has arrived at the building.
The builder has arrived at the building.
Okay.
If you already had a building there, then you could pay the cost again to upgrade it like so. Right? If I had a marquee there, then when you arrive, I can upgrade it. So whoever arrives at a marquee, the owner of the marquee can upgrade it.
Yep.
Okay? So that's how the builders work. It's fairly simple. The
Provided
builders,
it's a builder that has arrived.
yes, if the builder arrives, it does that. And then when you've resolved it, the builder will then go into the building. Right? And that's how the marquees work, and that's how you get more marquees. Right. The next one I'm going to explain is the yellow ones. The yellow ones are the miners. So let's say this location was chosen, and let's say you did that. When a miner arrives at a building where there is a marquee, the owner of the marquee gets to draw cubes from the bag equal to what's shown on here. So it's 2 for a normal building and 4 if it was upgraded. Okay? Now, obviously you don't want other people to get cubes when it's your turn, but you can't sometimes avoid it. If a miner arrives at a building, the owner of that building will get to draw cubes out of the bag.
And if the building's on own, nothing happens?
If there's nothing there, nothing happens. Okay, so there's got to be a marquee there to get the stuff. Right. Next, the robbers. Red for robbers. Robbers will rob miners. So what you do, the robber will basically get 2 cubes for every miner that is in that building. So in this case, that robber would get 2 cubes because there is a miner in that building. So you would draw 2 cubes out of the bag, and then the robber goes in there. The deputy, which are the blue ones, they arrest the robbers. So if the deputy goes into this building, there are 2 robbers there, so the deputy gets 4 cubes. So it's 2 cubes per robber. But also the robbers get arrested and go to jail. Okay, I'll come back to the jail in a minute. So that's what the 4 main colours do. Now to talk about the 2 special areas. Adam's here. Hello Adam, thank you for joining in. We have the Madame here in the saloon, and we have the jail here. These are areas that you can choose just like these areas. But with the first exception is, if you choose the saloon, you can start from any doorway. So you say, right, we're going to use the saloon, and we're going to start there and go counterclockwise. Okay?
But only one space, presumably.
Because there's only one piece there to start with, but
so
there is a way that
okay.
more pieces are going to go back here.
Yep.
The robbers, whenever you choose to empty the jail, the robbers break out of jail. So again, you pick them all up, choose a space to start at, and then go clockwise or counterclockwise from there. But, I just need to have a drink. Whenever you break the robbers out of jail, one of these dynamite cubes will go into the bag. Whenever you are drawing cubes out of the bag, if you draw a dynamite cube, you lose some of your cubes, and then the dynamite goes out of the game. And I'm just going to check to make sure I've got this correct. You and all other players must return half of your stone pieces to the bag, rounded down. So you keep your gold, but you lose your stone. So that's how the robbers work. Let's just put these back as they were. Was it like that?
No, it was 2 miners.
It was 2 like that.
I'm not sure where the blue guy was.
There you go.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's near enough.
Well, it does because you're going first.
Okay, well, I'll worry about it in a minute when he's
Right.
finished faffing around.
So, the Madame. How the Madame works. And I'm just going to check the rules on this. So when you resolve the Madame, if she goes to a building that has any builders, you will get 1 cube per builder. But then all of the builders will go back to the saloon. So in this case, the Madame, you would draw 3 cubes, but then they would all go back there. So gradually the saloon will build up. What I can't remember is how the Madame gets back to the saloon. So if you're in the chat and you can remember, please let me know. I'll look it up in a minute while I talk about the showdown spaces. Right, we have 2 showdown spaces here. Oh, I said these get removed from the game. They don't, they go there.
Okay.
That's where you put exploded dynamite. Right, the showdown spaces. So when you move a meeple past a showdown space, it counts as a space. And what you do is you leave the meeple on there and you put your token underneath. That meeple is then ready for a shootout. This space is then considered occupied and doesn't count for movement from now on. So you pass over it now. As soon as there is another meeple here, with somebody else's counter underneath it, for example, there is a fight, right? They have a showdown. Now, because this is my counter here, if I then go here, I choose another player to have the showdown with, right? Because I can't have a showdown with myself. Madame can't be in a showdown. She returns to a saloon. Right. Thank you very much. So what you do in a showdown is you work out, first of all, which meeple has the highest shooting skill. So deputies, then robbers, then miners, then builders. That's the order of shooting skill. The player with the highest, both players roll a die, and then the one with the higher shooting skill may re-roll their die once. And then the one with the highest result wins, and in the event of a tie, you look at the shooting skill again.
Okay.
The losing meeple goes to the graveyard, and the winning player will draw a number of cubes out of the bag equal to the value of the losing player. Now, we did have a situation where I think it was completely tied. Yeah, if both meeples have the same shooting skill and are tied, they basically kill each other. So both players will get to draw cubes, but you will end up with two dead meeples. Any questions about the showdown? And then, yeah, the tokens will then go back.
And that's one of the game ending criteria, is it?
So 3 ways the game can end. First of all the dynamite has gone into the bag and subsequently been drawn out.
Mm-hmm.
All of the graves are full, or all of the gold bars have gone. And I need to mention the gold bars because the way you buy a gold bar is at the end of your turn, if you have the amount of gold cubes that's printed on here, you must buy a gold bar.
So they vary in cost, do they?
It starts at 6, then it goes up to 7, and then it goes up to 8. And it has been ruled, there is a thing on BGG, if you have enough to buy 2, you buy 2. Okay, you're not limited to buying 1. And I think that might be it. I hope I've not missed anything. No. If you've got any questions, fire away.
So the miners only work in places where you've got a marquee.
Correct.
The robbers will rob from
the miners
anywhere
in the building. Yep.
But yeah, don't need a marquee. Is what I'm saying. Yeah.
No.
But they only rob miners. Okay. And the deputies arrest
the robbers. Yeah.
So
the madame sends the builders back to the saloon.
Yeah. So, what's a good?
And there we go. And that's the rules.
If any consolation, I know what I'm doing for my first move.
There you go.
I think I do that.
Okay, so you've chosen this building.
Yeah.
And you're going this way around, and you've put that one there, that one there, that one there. So you can resolve each of those in any order you want.
So that does nothing.
That does nothing, so you can put it in the building.
Yeah. That robs that miner.
Yeah, so you get 2 cubes. Okay.
That
allows the owner of that marquee to draw 2 cubes.
Your move was better.
There you go. That goes there, that goes there. And you're done.
Right.
There you go. We've had turn 1. Hopefully somebody from Final Frontier Games can let people know in the chat about the availability of this game. Is it available now? I think it is. I think I saw it on Asmodee's release sheet. But yeah, let people know in the chat how you can get hold of it.
Okay, I think I'm going to pick this building.
Yep.
So we'll come out.
Which way they're going to go?
This way. Mine is going to go there.
Builder.
I want him there, don't I think? So builder. Oops. Miner.
And then the robber's going to do a shootout. No?
Who's on one?
It's up to you. Okay.
Right.
So that goes there. You're ready for the showdown.
I am. So that does nothing.
Yep. That does
nothing.
No. Well, I mean, you can resolve them in any order.
Yeah, okay. This one.
So draw 2 cubes.
Draw 2 cubes. Oh, maybe I should have done the thing I was thinking. of the first place. Gold and a stone, and nothing happens with respect to that, I believe. So, yeah.
Right. So I'm going to choose this building here. We're going to put the deputy on here. We're going to put the robber on here, and then we're going to put that on there. Now,
Showdown.
well, here's my first question: is do I resolve the showdown at the end of my turn, or do I resolve it? I think you just resolve it, so I can choose when to resolve it. But first, I'm going to rob these 2 miners. So I'm going to go into there, rob the 2 miners. 1, 2, 3, 4. Which means then I will build. So this builder is going to build for 2 stone and a gold. I'm going to build a marquee here. And then we're going to do the shootout. So we both roll a die. Now, where's the die rolling box?
Didn't you pick it up?
We have a die rolling box from Jason Dinger. Thank you very much, Jason, for the die rolling box. We'll make sure we can put it on camera. I'm just going to shuffle that way a little bit. There we go. It's also a little bit dark, so I'm just going to up the brightness a bit. There we go. Right. So we both roll a die, but because I've got the higher skill,
Yeah, it's 1 dice, is it?
1 dice, I can re-roll if I want to. Off you go.
Not before you see my result.
What did you get? I can't see yours.
3.
You got a 3, I got a 3. If I don't re-roll, I will win the shootout because I've got the higher skill. So I win the shootout.
Right.
This robber, Frank, goes to the graveyard there, and I draw 3 cubes out of the bag.
Yep.
1, 2, 3. And that is... what does this guy do?
So he goes to the
The
saloon.
saloon.
I would have thought thematically he goes to the saloon. As a reward, the player draws the the winning meeple is placed in the saloon. Exactly right. So whatever you think thematically should happen, does happen. Right, 1 robber dead.
What was the point of the mademoiselle? I've forgotten.
She will draw 1 cube per miner
Right.
and send them to the saloon.
So, I think I want to do. That.
Sorry, miner, builder. I said miner because there's a typo in the rulebook. It's builder.
She will draw 1 cube
I think
per
it's builder.
builder and
In
send
the
those
saloon, yeah.
builders
Yeah,
to
just
the
let
saloon.
me know, because remind me, is the typo on the text or is it on the iconography? Just bear with us a minute. Hopefully you can let me know, because it says minor. I was going to check this before we started, so apologies for this. The text in here says so when you resolve the minute there was 1 or more builders,
Yeah.
but then on the back cover it said miners. I think it's builders.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure the madame is builders. The typo is on the text. Yes, thank you. So she draws 1 per builder.
So
Where have you gone?
I'm going there,
Okay.
there.
Ready for another showdown?
There. There. Oh, that don't work, does it? That's tricky. There. There.
Okay. And then resolve them in whatever order you want.
Oh, I can do them in any order.
Yeah.
Oh, that helps. Okay. Make a lot of difference, does it?
No.
So, because I've got the cubes to build over there, so let's build that first.
You're going to build this one. So 2 stone and a gold.
Yeah.
Allows you to build a marquee here.
Yeah. This one robs these 2, so that's 2 per miner.
2 cubes per miner. Yeah.
So that's 4 cubes. So 1, 2, 3, 4 cubes.
Those miners have been robbed from twice.
It's one
Hang
cube
on.
per.
Make sure you slide it in there when you're done. So,
Okay.
you know.
That one gets
Yeah.
that. You get to build.
Where? I get to upgrade it if I had 3 stone.
Yeah. I haven't got 3 stone.
I don't have 3
That's a
stone.
shame.
So move the guy in.
So it goes in there. One's
And that
done.
does nothing.
Why does it do nothing?
Mine is mine if there's a marquee.
Yeah, okay.
There you go.
Yeah.
You're done. Right, we have another deputy ready for a showdown.
Well, that's my last experience. I keep taking on. Right. Who's green? You're green.
I'm green.
And what have you got? You haven't got enough stone. Okay, so I'm going to choose this one, and we're going to go that way.
Which one? This one?
This one. We're going to
Right,
go that way.
okay, so they all leave the building.
So I think this brown guy's probably going to go there. I want this guy. So if I put that gold miner here,
I will draw
you'll draw the
2
cubes.
cubes.
So I really don't want to do that.
Yeah.
He's going to want to end up here, and he's going to want to end up there. What have I got left? I'm going to want. I've got left loads. So this would give me cubes,
It would give you 2 cubes, yes.
or I could put the other guy there, and maybe I can build something.
If you're lucky enough to draw the stone, yes.
Yeah, well, no, not working out. Oh, but I could build something there, maybe. Oh no, I can't build something there.
No.
So I'll do it.
Can't knock down my building, I'm afraid.
Play it safe. What have I got left? One guy left.
Who goes here?
Sadly, has to go there. Oops.
Yeah. Oops.
Oops.
Okay, right. So resolve them in whatever order you want.
We'll resolve this one first.
So you get 2 cubes because it's your marquee.
Okay, and I'll resolve this one.
And you get 2 cubes because you're robbing that miner. If you're watching this live on Facebook, just pop a message in the chat just to let me know if it's working.
And I'll resolve this one.
That does nothing.
Then
You can build here.
Can I build in 2 places? Oh no, that's not my
No.
place. Okay, so that does nothing, does
Yeah.
it? And I'll build here.
2 gold and a stone.
Stone, which goes back in the bag.
Yep, back in the bag.
Marquee on. It was there, wasn't it? I think.
Yep. That's it.
And there's a shootout.
There is a shootout. So you both roll 1 die, and you may re-roll if you want to.
Does he get to see my roll for you? Choose a re-roll.
I think you both roll at the same time.
No, you win.
So you win.
Yeah.
So this one goes here. And Paul, you draw 2 cubes out of the bag. And this guy goes to the saloon. There we go. There you go, David. Thank you very much for letting me know the Facebook chat is working okay.
Okay.
Smack out.
Are you too excited?
Yeah.
No, I know.
Right. Well, I think it might... Oh.
What have I missed?
Well, no. I think it's time that the madame and the deputies
Came out of the saloon.
came out of the saloon.
Hopefully they're not drunk.
And you can start at any space you want to. So we're gonna start here, and then we're gonna go here, and we're gonna go here. So essentially,
So
I
she's
draw
going to put those back in there.
yeah, I draw 4 cubes for that, and then 2 cubes for this because I'm arresting this guy.
Mhm.
There you go, busted. So I get 6 cubes.
So does she not end up back in the saloon as well?
No, I don't think she does. It's only when she goes onto a showdown space. So 6 cubes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then at the end of my turn, I spend 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and buy a block of gold.
Oh, I forgot about that. Mind you, I didn't have enough gold.
Nope. And we have a Loki. There you go. That's me done. Come on, Loki. Where are you? There's meow noises coming from around my feet somewhere. Yes, I know. It's food time, and I haven't fed you. I know. Come here, you. Oh, there we go. What are we playing now? Yeah, you're the star of the show, aren't you?
We go.
Where did Paul's hat go? Different coloured dice. Yeah, different coloured dice would be cool.
Yeah.
My hat is downstairs. I could go and get it.
So these guys.
They're stuck. Oh no, no, you can move them out. Yeah, you don't have to have the madame there. You just select the saloon and move them out.
But not I particularly want to anyway, but
Yeah, it's just lots of builders.
yeah.
But you've got lots of cubes.
I've got lots of cubes. But maybe not quite enough.
You're so loud, aren't you? We need a cowboy hat for you.
So how about if we go that one there. That one there.
Oh, where are you going? No, you know you're not allowed on the table. Come on, there you go.
That one there. And that one there.
There we go. Board.
No, that ain't right, is it? No, that's right. I think.
Where did you start?
No, that won't work.
Which building did you start on?
Oh, this one. So that one doesn't go
That
there.
one doesn't go there, yeah.
It's not working anyway.
Maybe have a convention stand up the ones you're going to be moving, so we know where they're coming out of.
Yeah, or empty the building first
Yeah.
and then move them or something like that.
So nothing happens
Okay.
there.
Yep. Well, the owner of this building could pay to upgrade it.
Except he hasn't got the stuff.
Okay, so that's that done.
Yeah. Nothing happens there
Nothing happens
because
there.
you.
You
I
can pay
can
to upgrade that. So
Yeah.
you spend 3 stone
Yeah.
and you flip the marquee tile.
Yeah.
Put them on the building.
And then this guy is ready for another showdown. Okay.
Temptation. He's not worth much though, is he?
No. He's pretty weak. But losing doesn't cost you anything, does it?
No, but the other player gets
Yeah.
stuff. But the other player doesn't get much stuff
Yeah.
for having a showdown with the builder. And don't forget, you can now choose this space if you wanted to. That would add 1 dynamite into the game.
Say that again.
You can choose to move the
Oh,
robbers
right.
from the jail.
Yeah. I'm not terribly tempted by that.
Not with just 1 there.
So the robbers robbed the.
Johnny Pack is here. Thank you for joining in.
The robbers robbed the miners. Is that right?
Yeah.
The robbers rob the miners,
So
yes.
I can't move this building. Yeah. One of these has to go there. Ah. There. Okay. I'm not sure it's a very good move, but we'll do that. Right, so mine arrives at my building.
Yep,
You get
I
2
get
cubes.
you get 2 cubes.
And a shoot out.
There you go. So red versus brown.
I can't see it.
It's a 6. It's a 3, so you can re-roll if you want to,
I will.
which presumably you do.
Can I re-roll his?
It's a 6,
I win.
so you win. So this one dies, you get a cube. That one goes there. This one goes to the saloon,
Because he was rubbish.
and you get your tokens back. You got the lucky re-roll shot. Right, okay, so, interesting. There's lots of stuff now. Oh, what's this one doing?
Oh, are you going in there?
Was he building?
Yes, because you just requires.
Yeah, you got 3 stone.
I knew there was a reason for that.
There you go. So you get one of your marquees and put it there.
Cool.
Right. So looking at this, there's a very juicy place there for a robber. Because that would be 6 cubes. It is a good place. Yeah, I think we have to do that. I think we're going to empty the saloon. I think I can empty the saloon, even though the madam's not there. If you select the saloon or jail, you can select any. Yeah, right, okay. So yeah, I'll select the saloon. And I'm going to start here. I'm going to put that there, and then we're just going to go there, 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 and there. Okay, so I'm going to do this one first, and I'm going to draw 6 cubes out. Nilsson's got to disappear. Thank you very much for joining in.
This could be a
So we're going to rob those miners. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's that done. Now then, lots and lots of builders. So, well, you can do yours, but you haven't got the resources. So what do we want to build? I think we do want to build. Yeah, so I'm going to spend 2 stone and a gold to build a marquee there. And then I will spend 1 gold and 2 stone to build a marquee there. That one's then going to just go in. And that's it. That leaves me with 4 gold at the end of my turn, which is not enough to buy a bar. So I am done.
Let's go. 1. 2.
What are you drawing? Okay, so you get 4 cubes. That's that one done.
It can't do what I wanted to do, which was that, because I didn't draw enough stone.
Okay.
So,
and then this one, I don't have 3 stone,
no.
so I can't upgrade.
Yeah, so I've got to pay that.
Yep. You put 6 back in the bag.
To do with it.
And you get this bar of gold.
Yep.
There we go. How are we doing? So just as a reminder, the game ends when all the graves are filled.
Yep.
When all the bars of gold are gone.
Mm-hmm.
And when all of the dynamite has left there, gone into the bag, and come out of the bag. At the moment, it's looking like the graveyard's being filled.
Yeah, I think that's going to.
Yeah.
We've had a lot of showdowns.
So this guy robs
Yellow.
so he's probably ultimately going to go there. This is my building, so I want a miner to arrive.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to put someone in here. Well,
Yeah.
the gold guy's not going to do anything wherever they go, so it may as well be one of them. 2, 3, 4, and occupy all 4 of those. Who owns them? I own.
You own none of these.
None of those.
Sorry,
You're all over here.
Yeah, so stone, you need stone. You've got you got enough stone, and you've not got enough stone, so it's all safe. 2, 3, 4.
Okay. Right.
Okay, so we're all the ones that do nothing. So that does nothing.
That allows me to upgrade if I could,
Yeah.
but I can't. So that's that done.
That does nothing.
That gets you 2
Oh,
cubes.
okay.
Yeah.
Misunderstood. Bag, please.
Why does it get him 2 cubes?
Because it's a miner.
I thought it was only in my.
It's my
marquee.
building.
Oh, so you get 2 cubes. Sorry. Did you want to swap them
yeah,
round?
no, we'll put
Yeah, there you go.
that way around. Yeah,
That's what you
sorry.
want to do. So you could upgrade this if you had the
I haven't.
stuff. So that goes in there. So this does nothing.
Yeah.
This allows you to build,
Yeah.
but you might want to do the others
I
first.
do, yeah. So I'll rob.
Yep, so you get 2 cubes for robbing this miner.
Bag, please. Gold.
We'll just put your stuff here.
Yeah.
There you go.
What have we got left? We've got
A miner
this
here,
guy.
which is
Okay.
2 cubes for you.
That's right. He's got my showdown counter on there. What
Yeah.
it's worth. Right, so I should have enough to build there, which I do.
2 gold
Stone.
and 1 stone. Gets you one of your
Yeah.
keys on there.
And then it's showdown
And
time.
then showdown. So you both roll, with Paul getting the re-roll.
Well, bad luck miner. I can't roll above.
There you go. So that one dies, and Paul, you get 2 cubes.
I'm so good to you.
And he goes back to the saloon. Right, my go. So, with 4 people already dead and buried, What have we got? We don't have a clump of miner. We do have some robbers. Yeah, that looks interesting. So if I can arrest these robbers and then go around there and possibly upgrade those, I think that might be my best move. So if I leave here, that's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's only 1. But yeah, I think that's right. So we're going to leave this building here. That one's going to go there. And I don't really have a choice on these. We'll do that. So this is going to arrest these 2 robbers. So I get 4 cubes. Right, come on, stone. I know there's not much in here. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go, proof. This allows you to upgrade this if you have 3 stone and want to spend it. I should have done that before.
Yeah.
That would have increased the mix of stone in there.
Indeed.
Yeah. Okay, so that goes on there. That's been upgraded. He's ready for the shootout. You could upgrade that.
Not now.
And now I can upgrade that, but I don't have the 2 stone.
Oh, you're right.
And now at the end of my turn, I have to spend 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to buy that gold bar.
All right, because they get more expensive.
They get more expensive. And that is me done.
I don't see me getting any gold bars this game.
I'm taking these.
So this is the building that you left.
So I'm going to want to put a builder there, a miner there.
And the rest probably doesn't matter.
Builder there, a builder there,
Oh yeah, you can do a shootout.
builder there,
Another
and
shootout.
another shootout.
Yes, that's correct. Yeah.
Wow.
Can I resolve the shootout
I
first?
believe so. Yes. I think that's right. Let
Okay.
me know if that's wrong, but I think you
Well,
can
let's
resolve
have
them in any
let's
order.
have 2 cubes from there.
Yeah, you get 2 cubes from there.
That wasn't what I was supposed to do.
But again, do you remember what you were supposed to do?
The miner wasn't supposed to go on there. Builder was supposed to go on there.
Well, you don't want to put the miner there because that'll give me 2 cubes.
Put the miner there then.
Okay. That'll get Arthur 2 cubes. Put it there. Nobody gets any cubes then.
No, I want builder there because I can build that.
Okay.
It can go there then.
Put it there then. Right.
That's right.
Okay.
That's better.
Right. So you're doing the shootout first.
Let's do the shootout first, yeah.
So deputy versus builder.
Oh, well.
You gonna re-roll?
What do you think?
I think so. Hey. So another builder dies.
Are all
You
of
get
those-
1 cube.
I think all but one of those guys are mine.
Oh, that was mine. That was mine actually. Never mind.
Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's my builder.
sorry, I was just so used to being shot.
Right.
Brian.
So that guy does nothing.
Correct.
That guy does nothing because you haven't got the cubes.
Correct.
I've got 2 gold. Oh, that's not 2 gold.
That's not 2 gold. That is 1 gold bar.
Whoops. Perhaps the guy should have gone there then. Because I got that. Yeah, that was a bit of a cock up.
So what have you done? You're upgrading this.
Yeah.
So that gets upgraded.
Yeah, because I was supposed to build and...
And then that goes there. And I can upgrade this, but I don't have the 3 stone.
Yeah.
Okay. And you're done.
So perhaps I should have took the miner on there after
Resolve in
all.
any order. Yeah.
Can I take the zombies out of the graveyard and use them?
Well, that's it. 1 more goes in there, and that will trigger the end of the game. Now, just to clarify, the game continues until each player has played an equal number of turns, and then we go to scoring. So we literally finish that round, but then there is
That was a bit of a
no
major cock up.
extra round after that.
That
I
was
think
re-
if you ever do another printing of it, make these gold bars
Yeah.
with angled edges
Yeah.
so that they don't look like 2 cubes.
Right, what to do?
That turn wasn't really worth doing.
The deputy's on their own. I might just come out of the saloon.
So we've got the jail filled with robbers.
Yeah. Oh, they can start anywhere though, can they?
They can start anywhere. So that's it. You could go there, there, and there, and draw 6 cubes.
Yeah, which is what I probably should have done. Oh, I wouldn't. The setup wasn't quite the same, but I could have done something similar.
6 cubes is good. If I use the madam to pick up to attack those 4
Here, you'd get 4. Yeah, attack them. You'd get 4 cubes, and they would all then go to the saloon.
Yeah, and then I'd have to put 1 on the shootout space, 1 there. So what happens if a builder's at a place belonging to someone else, but it's already been upgraded?
Nothing.
So that would be okay.
Yeah, he just has a drink and goes in and sits down.
3. Can you upgrade that? No. 4.
I've got 1 piece of stone. That's all I have.
Upgrade that. If I get lucky, I could upgrade that. Yeah, maybe I should do that. Right. So I'll use them. Oh no, I'm getting ahead of myself. Not sure what I was thinking here. No, all right. I'll follow the.
Okay, so a dynamite goes in the bag, as there is a jailbreak.
Right, so these guys can start anywhere, and obviously this is the most attractive target, and that means they have to go there and there pretty much.
And essentially, you get 6 cubes. That goes in there, that goes in there, that goes in there. The robbers are loose. If you continue to draw gold, no, you didn't. Okay, just pop your resources here. Right, so bearing in mind the game might end fairly soon.
Is it sudden death when the
you finish that round?
Finish round.
Paul was the start player.
Yes, he's always the start player.
So I don't have any resources. Where can I get some resources? I can use miners to go in my buildings. Problem is my buildings are a bit split up.
And I've only got 2 out, so yeah, bit of a cock up.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Could do that. Could totally do that. Yeah, let's do that. So we're going to pick this building here. We're going to put a robber there, even though there's nobody to rob. We'll put a deputy here. We will then put another deputy there, and then we'll put a miner there and a miner there. And I will resolve that miner, and then that miner, and I will draw 4 cubes out of the bag. That does nothing, that does nothing, and he's ready
to be shot.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, right, done.
So if I use these, what happens to this one?
You just move a...
You're going to put her here, so she's going to...
Draw 4 cubes. Would be the best move.
I'm not going to put her there because I'm going that way.
Okay.
Oh, well then...
She'll get 1 cube here and 1 cube here.
Oh dear. It's a bit of a mess, isn't it? After that last turn. Unless I take those 2 out of there and get a load of cubes. But I really feel like I need to get another building. Oh, I haven't got the gold.
Gold, did you say?
Yeah.
Yes.
So let's actually do that. Oh no, it doesn't work either.
Okay. So you get 4 cubes.
Right. So the madam option. So I'm just thinking moving this one. So she could go somewhere. Doesn't really matter. Let's see. If I put a builder there, I could build something. Put a builder there. I might be able to upgrade something. So that's looking quite attractive. Let's say I'm moving this building. Leave her there for the minute. Actually, that's where they're coming from, isn't it?
Yeah.
So someone's going to have to go there and there. And I think these do nothing. Does she attract only builders?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. The other characters are immune to her wily charms.
Right, so I can place.
You
a
can
building
build
there
here,
for
2 gold and a stone.
And I can upgrade there.
And you can upgrade there for 2 gold and a stone.
Yeah.
So
Seems very
that
strong.
goes there, that goes there. That builder, you don't have any more.
No.
And the madam goes here.
Mhm.
Right, okay, so I had a cunning plan, but that cunning plan has changed.
It's been destroyed, is it?
We don't have a group of... all the miners are separated and all the robbers are separated. So... I mean, I do have this, so we can do some upgrading. The yellow ones have already moved. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That works. Yeah. So we're gonna leave here.
You would.
So that's going to end up there. That's going to end up there. And then the rest, probably, but I don't want you to do so. Oh, that's already upgraded. Okay, so we left there and we go 1, 2, 3, skip that, 4, 5. Okay, so this deputy arrests this robber. I get 2 cubes. 1, 2. This robber goes in and hides behind a table to pretend that he's not a robber. This one will draw me 2 cubes. This one will allow you to upgrade, but it's already been upgraded. And then this one can build. So 2 stone and a gold goes in there, and I will build a marquee there.
Yeah.
And that is me done.
Bit of a disaster.
You're not believing this building thing?
Apparently not. Well, I was.
Oh, it's all built now, isn't it? All
Yeah.
the marquees are on the board.
Yeah, once I cocked that up over there, and everything was in completely the wrong places for me then. Because I've literally only got those 2.
So you want to just draw gold and buy some
Well,
gold
yeah,
bars.
but unfortunately, everything's up that end, and I'm down this end.
Hmm.
And there's not even any miners where terrible. Literally nothing I can do. I suppose I can do...
Yeah, because both of your buildings are upgraded,
Yeah,
so you need to end it early.
I know.
Well, you could end it this turn.
You could.
Well, that's what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
Get it over with.
Deputy shoots deputy, huh?
Yeah. There you go.
Now, it's interesting. Oh no, we finished the round. Okay.
We do. Yeah.
So let's have 2 cubes for that one.
So this one's going to rob.
Yeah,
Get 2 cubes.
which is not enough.
Where's the VP?
Okay. Resolve
but I might have
these.
7.
This one does nothing.
Yeah. Everything does nothing.
This one I don't have 3 stone.
Yeah.
And this one you don't have the 2 gold.
No.
And then the deputies.
Yeah.
So we both have the same skill, which means there are... I don't believe there's a re-roll. So we just roll a die.
It's a shootout.
It is a shootout.
It's a crapshoot. You always roll 6.
4. Okay, so that one goes to the graveyard. You get 4 cubes.
Do I?
You do.
That might be enough for a gold bar. That'd be useful, wouldn't it? 1, 2,
Oh!
3, 4.
All players lose half of their stone rounded down.
Okay, done that.
Boom.
Well, I don't really care about that.
Have you got
do I?
7 gold?
I've got 7 gold.
There you go. So you buy a gold bar. I mean, that's 10 points.
Yeah. that was the only
Right.
useful thing I could go for.
You're finished.
was
That
net-
is it for you. The
yeah.
end of the game has been triggered. So Arthur, you take your last turn.
Was a net 3 points already.
Yeah.
Right, so we're looking at any possibility of picking up. Well,
Well, it was a net 3 points, but it was the only thing I could do with any use as
Yeah.
well.
so
It's easy to score anyway.
For you, 10,
Yeah.
20, 30, 40. Yeah.
So I guess I'm interested in picking up gold if you might.
And what am I on? 10, 20, 30, 45. 49.
So where are my upgraded buildings?
There and there. So you're on 10, 20, 30,
35.
35. Yeah, so I should have this.
You have got it.
So if these guys come out of here, the gold miner could go there and there. Put something else there. And unfortunately,
And that dynamite was actually quite good for me.
Was it?
Well, because
Oh, because I lost a stone.
Yeah, because there was nothing I could do with stone.
Yeah.
right. So let's say gold miner.
Well, it didn't. What it did to you didn't matter, I don't think. But what it,
You've got to go on that space.
'Cause you're ahead anyway.
This
Yeah.
has to go there. And you haven't got enough stones. That's all good.
So you get 2 cubes for there
Mm-hmm.
and 4 cubes for here. You get 6 cubes.
so
He's ready for the
as
showdown.
long as they're all gold.
Isn't going to happen.
Oh no, that's not enough.
They're still pretty clean.
Yeah, I know.
What I want is no stone.
Yeah.
Right, so my last turn.
Bloody half
Pop
stone.
Right. So something that will allow me to upgrade a building and get me some extra points. Which is that. Or that.
Yeah, that was a shame. You're 1 point behind me. One more goal.
Is it that close?
Yeah,
Right.
I think
okay.
so.
What a one bloody shootout. I did win one shootout.
So I think we'll leave here.
Doesn't matter what you do because you're already 9
No, I
points
know.
ahead.
But I want to put a builder here so I can upgrade it. And then we'll put that there. And then that can go there, and then that can go there. So I'll get 2 cubes for that, 2 cubes for that. So I'm drawing 4 cubes.
Indeed, my prediction of not
1,
building
2,
a gold
3,
bar
4.
by end of game has come true.
And then I'll spend 2 of those and 1 of those to flip that over. And that is it. We are done. So yeah, so my points are 5, 15, 20, 25, 30, 40, 50, plus 5. 55 points. Paul, you are on 10, 20, 30, 40.
Martha's on 39. I think.
And Arthur is 5, 10, 20, 30, 35, 39. So 39, 40, 55.
Had any of us played before?
Yeah, Paul.
I've played before. I've played before. There you go. Thank you very much for watching.
That mistaking that for 2 cubes was a bit of a disaster.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see what you're saying about they should look a bit different.
Yeah.
Because that was so. I mean, I just looked and thought I had 3 yellow, 3.
You could have
Yeah.
worked around that.
Yeah, you can stand
Well,
up on the
I
edge.
could have done any of that if I'd realised I was going to make that mistake.
Yeah.
It's just that I thought, right, I've got exactly the right amount to upgrade that and build there, and then suddenly 2 of them weren't actually cubes.
Right. So other than that,
No,
what do you think?
it was enjoyable.
I mean, how long did that take? What time is it now? It's 5 to 6.
Yeah.
So that was a 1 hour game
Yeah.
with the teach.
Yeah.
It's a 10-minute teach,
Yeah.
and it would be quicker next time you play.
Yeah.
It's probably a 40-minute game.
Yeah.
I don't know what they say on the box, actually.
It says
Yeah, I'd
30
say
minutes.
it
It
is.
says 30 minutes.
It says 30 minutes. So yeah, it would be about 30 minutes
Yeah, I think
30
so.
minutes is pushing it, I think.
once
No,
you
I
know
don't
what you're doing.
Well, if you had
4
four
player,
players,
30 minutes, I think might be pushing it a bit.
But
I
it's a
think it's
short
more like a
game.
45-minute game, but yeah.
It's a short game. Now,
It's
one of
short.
the things I find with shorter games is some of them don't really have that much decision space in them, and they are more throwaway filler
Yeah.
type games.
This isn't.
This isn't.
And Masters Renaissance isn't.
Yeah, but that's an hour and a half. Well,
You
I
reckon?
don't know, maybe 45
I
minutes.
think it's about the same as this.
Okay. But yeah, I feel that it's a game that's short rather than, oh, it's just a filler, let's play it because we've not
It's
not
a
got anything
short
else to play,
game.
if you see what I mean.
And to me, it fits in that same sort of space that Imhotep always fitted in, which is like sub 1 hour game, but there's actually a game with some thought in it.
You've lost your windshield.
Again.
Yeah. There you go. So Johnny Pack says, thank you very much for playing. Y'all. We got the rules right. So yeah, that's everything. That is Fistful of Meeples. I hope you found it useful. As I say, you should be able to get the game. Plays in 30 to 45 minutes, 2 to 4 players, fairly quick, fun as well, with the right amount of dice. You know, the dice are just a part of the game, and they're quite fun. The last game I played of this, the graveyard was filled with 6 deputies. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, there can't be. There's only 4 in the game. But anyway, yeah, all 4 deputies were in the graveyard. I took a photo at 3 because the chance of that happening was almost 0, and then the 4th one went in there. It was just, it was deputy versus deputy.
The one thing I don't like is the die roll mechanic for the shootouts. It's not the end of the world if you lose it.
No, and at the end of the day, it's a quick game. It's a quick game.
And the rewards for shooting a deputy are huge.
Oh yeah. Yeah, if you can get the deputy shot, then that's pretty good. And that's the danger. If you put a deputy on thinking, oh, I'm going to win the shootout, and then the other player comes along and puts the other deputy there.
Which is what we just did.
Yeah.
1 dice.
Then all of a sudden they're getting 4 cubes.
Yeah.
So there you go. But anyway, yes. Thanks for the feedback about the God Buff. So yeah, if you do another one, definitely, in fact, I might get my ones from Stone Age.
Yeah.
And use this. Definitely put sloped shoulders on them, just because...
Yeah, I'd use my scythe ones.
They do look very similar. Yeah. Oh, the scythe ones with the actual shiny gold. Yeah. But there you go. So that's it for this. This is the second live stream today. We're going to have a break now, get some food, and then at 8 o'clock tonight, so in 2 hours' time, we are doing a live stream of Caelus 1303. So the new edition of Caelus, that is happening in 2 hours' time on the same channel. So hopefully you can join me for that later on. Other than that, thank you very much to Johnny Pike for designing the game. Thank you very much to Final Frontier for asking me to do this video. Thank you very much to all of my Patreon supporters for making things possible. And we'll see you next time. Thanks, guys.
Bye-bye.
Gaming Rules is proudly sponsored by Game Toppers, upgrading your gaming experience. Visit GameToppersLLC.com.